Hello everyone, welcome to another exercise. This is another loan amortization practice number 14. I've gone ahead to create a file called Mula and entered the information that we have been given. Remember, we have two sides. We have the input area and the output area, and below we have where we put our loan schedule. So I've gone ahead to put that data in. I will just edit the loan amount so that it shows up as Uganda shillings. Remember, we go to where we have more accounting formats, and when you click under symbol, make sure you press the U twice to get to UGX. Select UGX and reduce the decimal places to 0 so that your amount is in Uganda shillings. And the annual rate we've been given as 19%, and we've been told that this mortgage is compounded annually. So you make one payment each year, one payment per year, and the duration is 20 years. So in calculating our NPA, or the number of periods, it's obvious it's 20, but let's use the same method we have been using. This is equal to the number of payments per year times the duration, and we are going to enter for that. Okay, so that's our NPA, and here below we are going to put the headings of what we need to deal with. We'll start with the period, then the beginning amount, then we have the payments to be made, we have the principal payments and the interest payments, and then finally we have the ending balance. Okay, so those are the different headings we have, and I'll just merge these cells to give a heading here. I'm going to merge. I'm going to put a borderline below just to show that this is it, and this is the loan payment schedule. This is a mortgage actually. Okay, so there we have that mortgage payment schedule. And we are going to begin with the period. Remember, we said the period, how do we know where to stop? We use the number of periods that are calculated, and in this case, there are 20. So we type 1 and 2, and we drag these all the way down until we get to 20. The beginning amount is equal to the loan amount, and we enter. We're going to lock this just for locking's sake. Okay, and then we will get the ending balance after. So we calculate the payment, which is equal to PMT, and we get the rate. There is our rate. We lock the rate, and in this case we don't need to divide by the payments because anything divided by 1 is itself. However, in case we decide to change the number of payments per year, it's better that we have already put it in our formula. So let's divide. Divide by the payments per year, and we lock that too. Comma moves us to the next field, which is NPA. Click NPA and we lock. Divide by, we are going to click on the present value, and we also lock the present value, and we are going to close our bracket and we enter, and we use the fill handle to drag this down. The principal payment, the function we use is PPMT. And again, we are going to click on the rate and we lock it. Divide by the number of payments in the year. And we also lock, comma. It moves us to the period, which is going to be on the side. Don't lock the period. Put a comma. Click on the number of periods. And we're going to lock the number of periods. N per, comma, takes us to the next function, which is PV, present value. And we're also going to lock the present value. And we are going to enter. And we drag this down. Interest. The interest payment we said is a result of, equal to, the payment minus the principal payment. And we enter and use the fill handle to drag down. And finally, the ending balance is equal to the beginning amount plus, don't forget your plus, and you add it to the principal payment. You enter and you use the fill handle to complete that. So we go back to the beginning amount and we say that the beginning amount, this is equal to, the beginning amount in the second period is equal to the ending balance in the beginning, in the ending balance of the previous period. So we enter this and we use the fill handle to drag this down. Okay, so there we go. We have our values given out, and you just check your schedule to make sure you end with 0 or with a dash, because here we are using an accounting format. Part B tells us to indicate the size of their yearly payment and how much interest they will pay in total. So we have two things. We have to show the yearly payment and we have to show the total interest. Okay, so for the yearly payment, this is equal to, you just click on one of the payments right there and you enter. And for the total interest, this is equal to the sum of all the interests paid each year. Interest amounts, not all the interests. And there we have that. So we are done with this number. Thank you for your time. I hope you've learned how to work with loan amortizations or mortgage amortizations. See you in the next video.